so today we are going to discuss about new chapter that is introductory electronics. So before going through this, firstly let me tell you about what is difference between the electric device and electronic device. Okay, so electric device basically simply it has the high voltage. I'm writing some main points, okay? High voltage, and this is opposite low voltage. Another important difference is basically how electric devices have only hardware. Like you can take example this as the generator. And in the electronic device we have both hardware plus software. An example you can take the computer, laptops, mobile phones. So here we can write example as the computer, okay? Because computer have both software and hardware and it give us the instructions too. So now talking about another difference, it has AC to DC. AC to DC, and here we have in the waves form AC convert into DC, okay? While over here we have DC to AC. Here we have in the straight lines. Okay, and talking about another difference is basically it is very expensive and it is less expensive, so we can write here more expensive and here less expensive. Okay, and one more thing from AC and DC. DC is more dangerous because DC direct hit, and AC it travels in the crust and trough form, while DC travels in the straight form. That's why DC is more dangerous. Okay. So these was some important point about electrical device and electronic device. So now hopefully you got some difference. So now let's discuss somehow terms we can say that are conductors, superconductor, insulators, semiconductors. So let me write here. Okay, so here first we have the conductor. So as we have discussed in the previous classes that what is conductor basically in which the current do not flow, and you can say does not flow all electrons flow, sorry, in which current flow, like here I'm writing does not flow all electron, sorry, electrons, okay, does not flow all electrons, and there the electricity passes from the conductor but not the all electrons. So let me tell you one example. Here we have the 100 electrons, okay, and this is connect with the voltage or battery you can say. So now from here only 70 to 80, sorry, 70 to 80 electrons move or flow you can say, but do not flow of all electrons. Okay, so now talking about the insulator. So in here insulator means do not flow of electrons or do not flow of electricity. So no passage of flowing of, no passage of electricity. Okay, they flow but slowly in the static electricity. They flow somehow electrons but very slowly, so that cannot affect our body. Like here we have only 10 to 15 electrons. Okay, these are free electrons and these will connect with the battery. Here 10 to 15 free electrons. So not only they will move but very slow. They flow but very slowly. Okay, and have static electricity, you can say, and do not affect on our body. So now talking about the superconductors, so let me write here. In superconductors, as a conductor we discuss don't flow all electrons, but in superconductors all 100 electrons will flow. So here I am writing 100 electrons we have, free electrons. Then here we have battery. Okay, so here we have all 100 electrons will move because of resistivity. It has high resistivity. Oh, sorry, not because of resistivity. It's wrong. Here we have why all electrons do not flow because of resistivity. Resistivity is basically the rukavat which come, so that is why they do not flow all electrons. When in superconductor they flow all electrons. Okay, now talking about last term, that is semiconductors. So here semiconductor are basically the intermediate state between the conductor and insulator. As we have the as liquid is the intermediate state between the solid and gas. Like here liquid, here gas, here solid. So as you can see, liquid is the intermediate state between solid and gas. Okay. Okay. So semiconductors are also like this. If we have here conductor and here we have insulator. So semiconductor is the intermediate of conductor and insulator. So now let me tell you how semiconductors are used. Means if we have here 40 to 50 electrons. Okay, so first here semiconductor with insulator. In insulator, temperature is low, and in conductor high temp high temperature. Okay, so now here first this electrons will convert from insulator to the conductor, then it flow. Okay, so in this we can control the flow of electrons too. Can control the flow of electrons. So as we have one branch of physics, that is electronics, it is basic electronics. It is basically the branch of applied physics. Branch of applied physics deal with we can say motion of electrons. Deal with the motion of electron, या control motion of electron, you can say. So this is how this is within the semiconductors. Okay, so electronics is a branch of applied physics within the motion of electron, in which we can control the motion of electrons. So in semiconductor we can control the flow of electrons or motion of electrons. So this is only within the semiconductors. And here we have two, we can say, elements are used, that are germanium and other is silicon. These two elements are used. So hope through this lecture you got something. Bye bye.